So Enneagram 2s, what we know about them is they are generous and caring and fantastic with interpersonal relationships. They can read a person and pretty intuitively know what they need. But that really works against them when they are grieving, especially. So in the body, a 2 is going to perhaps feel a lot of pressure around their heart. Um, some 2s report feeling like a constriction or a vice on their heart, like this intense pressure around what they're feeling, the emotions that they're carrying. And they tend to also somatize their grief into these ailments where they are then seeking to take care of others and avoid their pain, right? So we've got a lot of 2s that won't sit still, that have the inability to relax because they see that someone is hurting or grieving. And we know, oh, we know that discomfort in ourselves. I'll go take care of it and alleviate it for them so they're okay. Um, One thing that's interesting to me, because there can be a big change in appetite with a 2, specifically because they might be feeding other people and forgetting to feed themselves, is that there can be a slower healing process, slower metabolizing process, and a lot of constipation. They quite literally cannot move things through their body in a way that would be healthy and helpful or more accessible in a non-grieving season. And so where we struggle as a 2 when we're grieving is it forces our grief to be others focused and impersonal, and remaining in that place really keeps us stuck. And so the way that a 2 can intentionally grieve is by yielding to the grieving process for themselves and offering compassion to what they are experiencing. They have to identify their own needs and wants. And I know that's really jarring for a 2 to hear as the first step to healing, but being able to identify what you need allows you then to consent to meeting your own needs, which is huge. We are typically, as 2s, checking to consent with others that we can help them. I would hope we're saying, is it okay for me to help you? And we have to do that for ourselves, right? We have to know how to bring healing and allow it into our own internal world so that it becomes this transformation that is holistic, that includes all of our parts and feels really grounding so that things can really move through us without getting so stuck.